Today I will show you how we can use aggregate functions in our table in MS Excel. To get more videos like this, you can subscribe the channel and you can press the bell icon so that you can get the latest notification of my videos. Thank you. Okay, so we have this table, right? We have this table in which we have sales data of near about 6 months of the sales people. Okay, so here we have some aggregate functions like sum, average, count, number, max and min. So these 5 functions we will use here. So let me take the first function, sum. So how we can do the summation of these values? So first way of doing this, as usual, like you start any of the function with equal and then you write the name of the function. Okay, so you write sum and then you have start the parenthesis. Now you will tell this Excel function where he has to pick the data. So here the first data you want is the month of January is G8 and the last data is L8. So here you will write something like this: G8 colon and L8, right? As you can see here, it's covered with this blue line. Okay, now when you will press enter, it will give you the total or the sum of all these value, or you can say it is a 6-month total of salesperson Ravi, right? Another way of doing this is, instead of writing manually, you can drag it from here to here and then you close the bracket and press enter. Okay, and one more way of doing this is, let's say you want the summation of this sales data here in the total. You just press auto sum and what will happen, it will write the formula automatically and you can press enter. Now you want subsequent results of this salesperson. You have to double click here when it converted as a cross sign. Now it has given all the subsequent salesperson's data. Okay, in the same way we have to get average of the sales of 6-month sales. Okay, so what we will do, we will press equal, then we will write function name average and then we will select all this sales data and we will press enter. Okay, it has given us average of the sales data of salesperson Ravi and we want average of all the salesperson. Okay, next max. You will get the maximum value of this sales data. Let's say you have like thousands of records and you have multiple columns. Now in that case it will be very helpful, these functions will be very helpful. Let's say max, so it will start with equal, then the name of function max, and then you have to start the parenthesis or the bracket and then you will select all these sales data and you will close it. Now it will give you the maximum sales of the month. So in the March, 987 is the month where maximum sales have been done by the salesperson Ravi. Now when you will double click it, it will like replicate the function in all the lower cells, right? Then for minimum, you will start with the same minimum. Here you can see this max and min are 2 functions. So here you will start with equal, then min, and then you will select all these records which you want to include and from where you want the minimum data. So 456, so here you can see January month sales is the lowest. Okay, and then you can press double click when it converts to cross, and it will replicate the formula in all the lower cells, and it will give you the value of all the lower cells. Now it comes the count. So it's visible like the data is of the 6th month, but sometime what happens, we want to count the number of rows or number of columns, or might be some data, how much frequency of that particular data is there, right? So we can do this by starting with equal, then we will write the function name count, and then we will select all this, and we will press enter, and we will double click it, and you can see all the frequency of the sales data will be appear in the lower cell as well. If you are willing to learn about Excel or advanced Excel, you can connect with me in the given number below. Thank you.